Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Clicking and Breaking Coffee Time on a Friday morning with me, Clicking Clip, and my beautiful co-host, Brickable Cow. And yes, he is here today. Everybody clap. Yay!
Moo?
How are you doing?
I'm sleepy, Cliff. What the heck are we doing up?
I don't know. We're having some coffee and we'll have a good time for an hour or so. Uh, how was your week so far?
Uh, you see, you asked me how my week is. I can barely remember what we just did.
Well, heck,
Uh,
I know what you did yesterday.
I know what I did yet. Oh my god, I did too much yesterday. I overexerted myself yesterday.
Huh?
I was like feeling sick. Like I put out so much excitement for the frickin' for doing that bulk, and then we went to the car show and they switched up so much at the car show, and we walked around and then we got Funko Pops and like I just exerted myself. I was feeling sick by 4:30, 5 o'clock. And then my friend's like, "Hey, you want to go door dashing?" I'm like, let me rest a while." Like,
Well, good morning, Hobby Hogan. Good morning, Grumpy J.
Ooh.
How y'all doing today?
Ooh.
Uh,
Yeah,
my
I
week
don't know.
was my week was pretty boring. Pretty did the same old stuff. Nothing too exciting. I yeah, nothing too exciting really. I
Yeah.
just did my thing. What I usually do.
You gotta go out and see the zoo. That'll be exciting for you.
Well, we do have a we call it community yard sale event this coming up. Not this weekend, but the next weekend. When I'm kind of excited for.
Yeah.
Um, I'll do a video. See if I can find it.
Potentially could get a lot of Lego. Yeah.
That's what I'm hoping. So me and the wife
Nice.
get up and hit it hard that weekend. I'll do. Like I said, I'll record it and see what we got. Hopefully, we can find some scores out there. If not, well, that happens. Hey,
Yeah.
RPG.
I Well, I'm in the shed enjoying rain. Oh, see, I kind of wish it was raining. I
I
don't
don't.
know.
I don't know if I ever want it.
They're supposedly saying it's now spring. I still think the dang gopher lied. It's still pretty cold to me.
I'll tell you what. The weather needs to hurry up and figure out what it wants to do. Here down here has been 70 degrees one day, then 50 or 40 the next day. Just up and down, up and down. It makes me makes my nose clogged up
Mm-hmm.
and all that good stuff. Um, but yeah, so you got
Well,
that
it's
bulk
not quite yet.
yesterday.
I still. What's that?
I was just saying you got that bulk yesterday.
Yeah.
That was exciting to see you through.
Right.
Have you
I don't
have,
know. I'm still excited about it, but like, I'm like, oh, it's just so much.
have you got it in your mind what you kind of want to do with some of the pieces you found so far?
A lot of the bulk pieces in general, I'm going to try to mills part of that new layout. Uh, with a lot of those bricks, but I don't know. A lot of those cool pieces, I already filled up my little drawer of like how it's like a knitting drawer almost where you can put like your little yarns and all stuffed in.
Hmm?
Uh, but like I don't know what they call them, but like that's already full of all my cool pieces, and now I got a whole tote from just 2 bags of full pieces. So of cool pieces. So I don't know what the heck I'm gonna do with all that. There's
Well,
some that I'm like, oh, I could really build more into more into things and give it more detail and whatnot because I have different color variations I haven't had before. So
right. Well, I'm sure that'll work out for you.
yeah,
I mean, I know when I get bulk, I love to go through it to see what I got. I mean,
yeah.
You can kind of see what you have on top, but you don't actually see what you got until you get into looking at what you got. You know what I'm saying? Like you're going. It's pretty, it's been pretty fun with me.
I got one of them Mars mission space guys from what they had told me yesterday. I'm like, what? And a Jack Stone? Like
Yeah,
nobody cares about a Jack Stone, but I
I
was
do.
all fangirl over it.
Hey, I have a. I don't have Jack Stone, but I do have a firefighter that looks like Jack Stone.
That's right. Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah.
I'm excited. I got a Jack Stone set out of bulk. I was
Yeah.
excited about it. It was like the rocket transport or something like that. But it was fun. I enjoy. I now I don't know if I got the whole set or not, but I was pretty excited when I looked it up.
Oh snap! I must have transferred money yesterday because there's no money in my account now.
Oh, yeah. I
Yeah,
went through the marketplace looking for a decent bulk lot to buy yesterday, but nothing piqued my interest. Yeah, I always get on marketplace and see what's going on, but there's hardly anything around me. I got to drive an hour or two away before I even hit.
yeah. I finally made a Facebook just so I can get on Marketplace,
Cool.
and I have yet to freaking find anything on Marketplace. There was somebody posting about oh, what was it? Oh, it was the wave set, with all the it was like a Van Gogh,
Yeah.
like one of those. They put it on there for $500, and the dude messaged, and he posted the picture of the message and everything about it. You could totally tell it was a scam because he goes, "You do realize that this is still a current set, and it's still only 100 and some odd dollars original price." And the dude texts back in the message, and he went, "Mind your own business, bud."
Yeah, so you gotta watch it. But I bought a few things off of Facebook Marketplace. Wasn't a bad buy. I bought a couple bulk. I bought that fire station, that little fire station I got in that bulk.
Yeah.
Got it from a marketplace find. So
Oh.
there is deals out there. Uh, my suggestion is where you can find the good Lego. When you put in your search bar Legos, not just Lego,
Ah.
because I want to tell you the reason why. The moms out there trying to get rid of their kids' toys, they don't know what it's called. So they call them
Right.
Legos. So that's where they post it as Legos. And you can find better deals.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Because the
Legos.
moms that are just trying to get rid of the kids' toys, they just put it out there as Legos, not Lego. So keep, try that.
Legos.
Yeah. I found that.
Oh, whoa, yo, you're right. There are a lot more bulk. A lot more bulk and sets, and there's the whole assembly square right there.
Yeah. That's mom trying to get rid of the kids' Lego. And that
Yo,
doesn't.
a handmade Lego table for $50? That's pretty cool. That is a
Yep,
really cool table.
that's right, hobby. Yep.
When I find my Jack Stone figs, I'll put them aside for you, Cal. I have a few things I want to send your way. Oh, very cool. Yes, Legos are usually well priced below Lego. Yes.
But I know you're not really a purist.
Yeah, I could care less. I just want the brick. I just want to build.
Yeah. So
Like speaking of, I got a bear. Where is it? We went to the Asian shop. I call it the Asian shop because half of it is a legit Asian shop. You can get katanas and knives and swords and spears and bamboo and Buddha and Chinese food and all this other stuff. And then the other half of the store is a pop store, is a geek store, and he's got like, oh my gosh, I have to post this picture now that I'm talking about it. He let me touch original sealed boxes yesterday. Oh my god, so many pictures of new cars. Uh, Original frigging sealed boxes of Mindstorms from 1988 or 1998. Sorry, like I was freaking mind blown that I had. And there's an original Mindstorm Star Wars drone development kit. Oh,
Yeah.
dude, like just to think that. Oh man, but he had it was of course the one box was $200 because it was all the components and everything. But
Right.
just to be able to sit there and touch it, they had he had the Mega Moloch's Dragons something some odd. I can't remember what it was, but that was completely sealed, not damaged, no nothing. I'm like, like what the
Mm.
heck? So, like, but it was really cool. So, uh, I
Right.
forgot
Well,
what I was saying about that.
it's too early. It's too early. Um,
Right? God, some of these
too
pictures are
early to talk about Lego. No, I'm joking. That's cool
um
though. You, but you go on marketplace, you'll get a bunch of mega blocks and off-brand Lego too. So depends on what. Usually, I don't buy sets off there, but that's where I got the Lone Ranger train from marketplace.
yeah.
I bought it's complete. Got it for $50. I jumped on that.
Oh, I know what I was doing. It's even in my hand. So we left yesterday the Asian store after buying Funkos, and we went to the car museum and walked around for a good hour or so. And and uh, and so she's like, I want to go back and get something out of the Chinese vending machine. They got like 20 some odd Chinese little vending machines that you can get these tiny little. I got a tiny little pinball machine that lights up. It's really cool.
Uh,
Uh, and so we ended up going back and we find this Lego. Well, it's non Lego. It's for sure Chinese because there's Chinese writing all over the plate. But it's a bear and it's so well printed on all sides, like not just front and back, but all sides and the ears and everything of this bear. It was so cool. So I got yes, you're right. That's how it started. I'm not a purist at all. I will buy anything of my liking as long as I can build it or incorporate it into my build.
right,
But yep, I get why people are purists because it just kind of makes sense, a little less stressful about what is what.
right,
But I don't really care for it. I'm a builder. I want to build. That's why I like micro. I don't like micro, but I do. It gives me a new challenge. But
right.
oh man, that hat I built the other day. Hey, your shirt's going off. That hat, sorcerer hat, sorting hat, sorcerer's hat. Wow. Um, the sorting hat, dude, that was a good build. Like it didn't test me. I already knew, you know, you just put the Lego together. It's just what we've been doing all our lives. But the micro
Mm-hmm.
gives you something different to look at, something more to try to think about. I think that's the part where I really like doing it. But I don't know. We're in the process of moving at the same time. I'm in the process of opening Lego, and it's just it don't work that way.
Right. Yeah.
Everything's just a mess right now. Dude, I have so much room in my actual bedroom that I forgot my bedroom was this big. I've had tables in here for so long and Lego on them that I just kind of forgot that my room was actually this big.
Right.
It's nice.
What's up, Order
I don't
66? Good morning.
Moo. I will. Um, yeah, I don't know. I'm excited to go back through the bulk. I thought about trying to go dig through it some this morning, but I even thought about trying to go get coffee, and yet we're still sitting here.
Well, we're
So,
live. That's why.
yep. Well, that too, but switch set, hit view, It's not even a Lego set, but that's a cool catapult. Cliffy, I just had an idea for a new build. A freaking catapult.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. Boop,
Bolt,
boop,
bolt,
boop,
bolt.
boop. Yeah, we. Oh, so you got anything? You got anything planned for next week?
um,
You did go to a car. Is that car show?
it's there 24/7. They
Uh,
rent out that space. Yep.
has it been going on for a week, or is it always open up?
Um, it's been going on since the 17th, so a good few days, yeah. And since then, they've changed up a lot of their inventory. Like I had seen so many new cars there that I didn't see the first round, and then there's also other props and whatnot that they had added in. It was a good run. I really
We
want to take a video. There wasn't many people at all that I could totally shoot a whole ass video there.
we have a car show that comes in here once a year. It's kind of like our we have a festival, like I forget what they call it, but they get the carnival coming in here and those carnival rides and games and stuff, and then they have a car show the same weekend.
You're funny, Will. That's 72 hours is still ticking. I just wish I had given myself more time between things.
What do you mean? Oh, you're just running your head cut off yesterday, huh?
Yeah, yeah. Talking about that 72-hour stream. Just wish I had, because, well, so like, I don't know who I text. I text someone and I was like, I'm going, oh, no, I don't know who I text. I know I texted her yesterday, but uh, I was like, oh, I gotta get coffee. And when I said that, like things started falling apart because I just didn't. I wasn't able just to get coffee. My bank, there was so much wrong going on with my bank at that time. And then I just kind of came home and was like, okay, we're going live and made it up and hit it. Like,
Last year, I was in the car show. Will,
really?
yeah, I took my Lego Mustang Camaro and the rebrickable truck. I brought all my Creator Expert, put it on the table. They let me show my Lego cars.
That's awesome. Yeah, they had, so I almost ended up getting I don't know which set. It's the Batmobile. It's the black and red one. I almost ended up getting that. It was sealed. Um,
You gonna put in your parts?
well, I kept thinking to myself, I got too much freaking Lego right now. I don't need another set. But I really wanted to get it to bring into the car museum because the SpongeBob boat car has a SpongeBob boat car Lego set on the hood.
Oh, yeah.
And the Fast and Furious car has the Speed Champs car on the hood. Uh, and I was like, oh well, if I got the Batmobile, then I'd be like, yo, like, let me put my Batmobile with your Batmobile and take a picture. But they probably wouldn't let that. But
Yeah,
I
they
don't know.
would. I'm sure they would. It'd be cool.
I let Chicken sit in the Jurassic Park Jeep.
Nice.
Uh, yeah, it was fun.
I
Yeah.
yeah, for real. Will last year I knew the guy. I said, heck, I don't have a car, but I got Lego cars you can put out there. Just bring them, set you up a table. It'll be kind of cool. Something for the kids to
Yeah.
look at too. So all right,
Yeah.
sit out there for like a day.
Yeah, dude, you got so many like cars in general. You got the brick builds and Technics. Like,
I've got
yeah,
I've got every Creator Expert car except for the London bus and the first Beetle. It's like blue that showed a lot of studs on it, and the
yeah,
Ferrari. Then the Ferrari. That's the only two that I don't have. I've got all the others, and except that new one that just came out. I haven't got it yet. The little race car.
are you there?
Yeah,
I lost connection.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Oh no, now I can't hear Cliffy. What the frick happened?
I can hear you. Can you all hear me? Can you all hear me out there?
Cliffy?
Yeah. Hang on. It could be me.
I don't know what the heck I'm gonna do.
Is it me? Yeah, they can hear us both.
Both? Oh shit. Okay, hold on. I don't know what to do. I hear you
I can
both.
hear
I don't
you.
hear Cliffy. And let's redo my audios. Hold on. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello?
Hey, I hear you now. I don't know what happened there, but you were talking and it like, boop, that's it. Like,
Jeez.
whoa.
Technical difficulties, I'm telling you.
I don't even know what we were talking about. I got so scared.
All right,
Uh,
we're back. We're back.
hi, hi. Yes, we're back.
It's that commercial. Can you hear me now? Good.
Yeah,
Can you
yeah.
hear me now?
There you go.
Good. Can
You
you
got
hear
to
me?
raise the phone higher.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, did you ever have a phone like that where you had to, when the cell
No.
phones first came out? Yes, guys, I'm that old. I remember when the first cell phone came out, and it ran off like analog,
Well,
and you had to have the perfect signal to make a phone call. And if you weren't, you had to climb to the highest point and try to rate. You look like a I don't know a weirdo trying to get a bar so you can make contact with somebody. I remember I had my first cell phone was a bag phone you put in your car.
wow.
You plug it in your cigarette lighter, and it looked like an old landline house phone. Thing was a brick.
Huh.
Yeah, they've gotten
But see,
so.
they don't make phones fun anymore. You used to be able to go and get, per se, a landline, a house phone, that say was in the shape of a cat, or you know what? Like they used to try to make them fun.
Yeah,
Uh,
my favorite
now
one.
what?
My favorite one is the see through where it was like just a clear.
Oh yeah, that's cool. See, so that yeah, but like phones nowadays, everything is the same, but like the only customization to it is a case. Like really, that's all that you could do to it. Like I think that's boring as hell. Like I wish that we had the bigger phones so that way people would
Uh,
be more
I don't.
creative with things like that.
I don't want no. I don't want none of them.
No? Well,
No,
I like them.
I like the what we kind of have now. I can put in my pocket or just it's so more convenient. Order finished at Orintica Thopper last night. He thought it was cool and never seen Dune. I know. I tried watching Dune for like the first 10 minutes and I fell asleep. I did not get no enjoyment out of it. The set looks cool. I
I
mean,
still don't get why they released it before the freaking thing even came out.
well, Dune's been out for a while. There was an old movie of Dune. They remade it 2 years ago, and they're coming out
Uh,
with the second part now.
so is the battleship thing from the first one or the second one? That's what I don't get.
I think it was from. I think it was. I think they showed it in the first one too. Not for sure.
Uh, yeah.
So you end up liking it, huh? Well,
No,
so you ended up liking it. I know last night.
Nokias were customizable.
Yeah, they were. Okay. Heck,
Like Nokia was like everywhere for a while. Now nobody knows what a Nokia
hey,
is.
I used to play Snake and was it Snake on the Nokia phone I had?
That and the ping pong.
Yeah, and the ping pong. I would I remember using that phone as a brick and breaking a window to get in my house when I locked myself out. Um,
And then you call the police. Yeah, so someone just broke in with a big old brick phone.
yeah, they just don't. But yeah, at first, they came out when I was like 17, like the real small ones, and my mom got me one. Hell, I left it in my truck all the time. I didn't carry it around on me. It was in my visor in my truck. She goes, "You never carry your phone." I said, "It's in my truck. Why don't I have my cell phone here?" I'm like, "I'm right here in front of you talking to you.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to get a hold of you." I said, "Well, I don't know."
Call him back. Yo, I stepped down. Speaking of that, so I ended up stepping down a few days ago in like writing. Like she made me put. I felt like I've never failed so much in my life. I feel like I let myself down. Um, but so I since then I've noticed that I either don't care for um what I used to with the abilities of the store. Like I feel like I don't have that extra stress on me that I have to constantly worry that it's going good and whatnot, you know? Like I definitely feel a lot less stress knowing that I have stepped down from my position. But at the same time I still feel stressed. Even though there was a really good opportunity that came in on that same day. Like the dude offered me a job. He's like, "Yeah, I start the first, but it's full time." And I'm thinking, "Ooh, jeez, I don't know about that, but hey, take my number." But I don't know. I'm excited for a new journey, but I just never. I don't know if I've ever feel like I failed that much, but I don't have that. The phone. I have the phone. I think I have to give it up today or Monday, one of the two. But like, I haven't gotten calls or text or nothing. Like, I get they probably don't see me as the assistant manager anymore, but it's nice. It really is. It is giving me that little bit of less stress on that. But I just got too much going on that I'm like, yep, it's time. I'm done. Like either I quit or you boot me down. Like I'm done. But I don't know. I think phones are overrated. I think you're right. Like I'm kind of that way. Like if you need me, then good. Call me, text me. I'll get back to you when I feel like it. When I can't, like it's
I,
not one of the. I carry my phone with me everywhere. Yes, because it's got so much information and all my personal data and all. But like, it's not. It's not a life or death thing. You know, but
well,
some people it is.
I hate technology. I really wish we went back in the olden days where we had on horse and buggy and and like in the western style, dude. All right, here's rant time on coffee time. I got my account got hacked. What
Oh.
Tuesday? My bank account. They sent me a text on my phone. I open it up on a link, which you never. If you get a link through a text number from you don't know, don't click on no damn link like I did.
Mm-hmm.
But I got hacked, and my bank account got hacked, and my phone got hacked. Dude, I'm about ready to throw this phone away and be done with the interwebs. I mean, we did this crap to ourselves. We got so advanced that we can't do nothing anymore without a freaking internet or a phone.
Yeah, no, they've made it to where it's completely consuming everything.
That cash anymore is going to be the be antique, be worth money because nobody really deals with cash anymore.
Would it really be worth money, or is it continuously going down like they say it is?
Well, I mean, you think it'd be like anything else when it quit
Like
when
at the moment, I think we're still even lower than the Great British Pound. So
well, I'm just saying that nobody wants to use cash. You can deal with cash. There's always a freaking app on a damn phone,
yeah,
dude. We did this crap to ourselves. I mean,
yeah,
we sit here and we gripe about everything, but hell, you can do anything in the world in a freaking in your underwear and
exactly.
on the phone. That's bull crap.
There's literally a commercial,
And I'm
and
telling you, and I'm telling you, I'm telling y'all, guys, the problem with us not wanting to be so having social anxiety is they made us where we don't have to talk to people.
mm-hmm,
We can do everything on our phone, text, call, do our banking, pay bills. We don't have to meet the public anymore.
mm-hmm.
Back in the day, you had to actually go to the place and pay your bill, and you actually had to talk to somebody if you wanted to have any kind of communication.
Right.
We did this to ourselves.
Yeah. There's a. Trying to remember what the commercial had said about it. It'll come back to me, but I don't know.
It just ticks me off to no end. You know, when people try to steal something from somebody, that is just low down. I'd rather, like I said, be the old days. Have them rob me at gunpoint, and at least I know what the fucking they're doing.
Right.
They're not.
Yeah.
They're not. I mean, being sneaky, they can always. At least I know what they're doing to me. Well, I think that's what we should be, Hoarder. I'm sorry. It's my opinion, but I think we brought it all on ourselves. Well, if we're forced to do something, we'll end up doing it. And it'd be okay. Let me ask you all this: when 3 years old, playing outside with your friends, was it bad? I mean, did y'all
So
have did you have anxiety talking to your friends outside playing whatever you were doing?
no, actually, you know what? That's a good point. You were kind of sort of free as a bird. Yeah.
Were
Out
you at
there in the
school?
world.
You went to school. Did you hang out with your friends in the hallway?
No, I was definitely the antisocial one. Yeah. I'm like, fuck you. I'm going to class.
But you said "fuck you" going to class. Did you? I mean, you know what I'm saying? You talked to them.
Yeah. Somewhat. I avoided most people because I was the type that got my ass in the dirt.
Well, all I'm saying is we weren't.
I was the small fry of the group.
I don't know. I just. All right, Will. But it's just my opinion. I think we caused a lot of this ourselves, and
Hmm.
because it made everything so easy to do from your phone. You didn't have to go out. And of course, the pandemic, whatever, I get it. They told you to stay in the house. But
See, and that's the dumbest thing. You would think that long ago, when we had pandemics, we would learn from things. But nope, we want to continue to do the wrong things and still suffer
yeah,
because we don't learn from our past. I think that is the ultimate lesson in itself.
I don't know. I just don't. I despise thieves. And when they're doing it over the internet, that's why I tell you what. That's why I don't have a I mean, I don't have a credit card. One thing I have is a debit card because I have to have it to pay some bills. But
That's like the only way to get paid anymore is through a freaking bank account debit
that's
card.
the only thing I have. I don't. Everything else I deal with cash. I don't. I despise the internet. Believe it or not, I hate it. And phones, I don't know why we have to have internet on our phones. Phones are there to to communicate with others,
I
not pay your bills, not to play games, and or I don't know. Just I think we just got too crazy in this technology land. Because I'm telling you, what would happen if the internet suddenly crashed and no more? What the hell are we going to do?
right.
No one does anybody. Do you know how? I mean, I do. Do you know
Well,
how
they're
to?
talking about this.
Do you know
This
how? Do you know how to go in the woods and make a fire and get food and stuff?
I do. I was actually taught. I actually went out. So, little fact. I don't know if y'all know about, but so growing up, I went to church and we had like this Boy Scouts thing. Um, there was actually one point in it. I started. I don't know. I was in it for a good amount of years, almost 10 years at least. Uh, so when I got to the very last part of being not too old, but yet getting too old to be in the groups, they set us out. There was 7 of us, 8 of us maybe. But they took us out to. It was a private owned land, so that was okay. But what I wasn't okay with was they took us to a part of land and they said you're going to survive for a few days on your own. You're going to make it from point A to point B by yourself. And thus, that is what we did. And that was probably the scariest point of my life.
Well, I'm
I
sure.
honestly didn't know if I was going to survive. And it was in the snow. We are in the Rockies. It's not Tennessee, nice and green everywhere, you know.
Right.
But it it taught me things. It taught me how to survive, how to they let us hunt our own chicken, even though it's not like actually hunting. It's not that hard to hunt a chicken, but uh
Will says I'd be fine. Actually, better than fine to take left. I would be too.
yeah.
I know how to live off
They-
the land. I can go out and survive for a lifetime off the land. I don't think that's
They're
going to be
uh,
an
they're saying that this solar eclipse thing is going to knock out a lot of cell phones, and you know what? Good on them. But at the
when is
same
it?
time,
When is this going to be?
I don't. They keep talking about it, and I don't even know what the heck the date is because no one wants to freaking. I
Uh,
don't know. But at the same time, I live right next to a very busy intersection on the highway. These dumbasses, the light goes out for 2 seconds. They don't know what the heck to do. They lose their mind. You one little section of the power grid goes out, and everybody goes, huh? Yeah, it's ridiculous. So I'm very scared, but I don't know.
I don't know. I think I really think we hurt ourselves. I think if we went back to the old days, you may see things different. I don't know, but I'm not saying technology's bad, y'all. I think it's cool that how they're doing stuff, but it just sucks when you get. I feel like I've been. I don't know what you call. What do you call it? What's that word when somebody approaches in your space? Not victimized. Violated.
Violated.
I really felt violated Tuesday. I mean, they went in my bank account and tried to get money out. I think my bank stopped them, but I
Right.
felt violated. Like what? Then I had to call my stupid cell phone because I'm telling y'all, my banker said you need to call your cell phone provider and have them go through your phone, make sure there ain't nobody in your phone. He said that there were some people saying that they were looking at the phone after being opened by the hacker.
Yeah, it happens.
And I'm like, holy cow. So he said, basically, I had to shut my phone off. When I got home, I called my phone to have them go through it. It was just a pain in the ass. That is what I'm saying. Yes. Technology has its place, but we have become far too reliant on it as people. That is what I'm saying. I think we rely on it too much. What's going to happen if it goes away? Everybody's going to be turning in circles, yelling, "What are we going to do?"
Hmm.
And both is high. But I really think that you're right. That is exactly what I'm saying, Horner. You took the words right out of my mouth. Um, Now, one thing I am thankful for technology is because of YouTube. I got to meet all you guys. If I didn't have YouTube and the internet, I would not have been able to meet you guys. And I am very thankful for that. Don't get me wrong. I'm thankful that the internet is here for me to use for YouTube, and I get to talk to you guys. That's I am very thankful for that. You know, so I will say that I think there's good and there's bad, but it does seem here there's just been.
We're now living in the age where there are actual physical robots walking around. Physical life like humanoid, they even call it robot. Not only that, we live in a time where Elon Musk has legitimately taken over someone's brain with a chip.
Huh.
How freaking crazy is that? There's I don't know if I believe it, but they're proclaiming that this person who has this chip in their brain can do things with technology just by their brain power. That's cool with telepathy. That's cool. But to think that you're living in a point so vital Now, you're right. You're right. You're right, Will. We as people have become too far reliant on this technology thing that we now want to implement it into our bodies and think that we can go further with ourselves with it.
Well,
It's
I will say this. I think it's cool and I think it's nice that, and I'm not saying, I guess, you said, you know, living robots, whatever.
hmm
I think it's cool if we have a guy who went over there and went to war. He got his arm cut off or
exactly.
the
If
leg,
we
and
can get the robots to fight, yeah.
that's not where I'm going.
Oh,
You know, they went to war and somebody lost a leg or an arm, and they come back and they put a robotic arm or leg on the person, so they can still live life and have some of the use. You know, they can still walk and not have to, or pick up and feed themselves. I'm all for that.
hmm
I'm all for them to put a robotic arm or leg on that person to help them in life. I've got no problem with that. I think it's cool that we came this far that we can do that.
yeah.
You know, so I'm not like against that at all.
So see, now you started saying that, and I did bring up a robot going to war. If we can make this robot indestructible and lifelike and however like they're doing, why do we as people have to go and get harmed in
We're not.
others' ways?
I'm going to say this, and I'm not being political. This is a non-political comment, just so you know. I don't want it to go to political. That's not what I meant, or that's not what I meant. Golly. But this is not political. I don't think there should. I don't. Why do people go to war? It's for
Yeah,
resources that they want.
right.
If we all just got along as countries and just shared what we have, it'd be there shouldn't be no war.
There's just too much greed in the world.
It's all to do with greed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fight you because you got uranium on there, and I need uranium for my nuclear bombs, and blah 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 blah.
hmm
That's
Yeah.
just
But see, it goes back to what I said earlier. We have yet to learn from our mistakes.
exactly. It's crazy. You know,
hmm
if if the presidents or the leaders of the nations could get together and say, look, we don't want no war, we want no peace. There ain't no need to make nuclear bombs, so let's just not worry about what country has uranium and who don't, and oil and plastic, aluminum, freaking soda. I don't or carbonate. It doesn't matter. We just share it.
hmm
You know, there shouldn't be no war. That's just my opinion, and we don't have to go further than that. I don't want this to be a political thing or anything like that. That's just my personal feelings about it.
I like, in the topic of robots, I like drones. I personally have a drone
See,
with a camera.
I want one. That'd be cool to do a video,
There.
dude. I can get me a drone and fly around my Lego room and take videos.
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
dude. So I was thinking about that when I first got it. I was like, oh yeah, I could totally fly this and get an overview of my layout. But I used to have too much stuff hanging from my ceiling. I took down all my lights, all the stuff hanging. Charizard and my Scooby Doo plane are the only things hanging in my room right now. And now I would be able to fly it in my room, but beforehand, like y'all are right, I would not be able to fly it. So it was, absolutely not. It's not purposeful. But so
I wonder how hard it is to fly. You flew it yet or not?
yeah, they're not that hard to fly once you get the gist of it. And the one that I have is actually programmed to go against the wind at certain degrees, so that way it can fly steady and fly faster. Um,
I don't know if y'all
and
remember AdShot.
yeah,
And back in the day when he didn't have a Lego channel, it was drone review. And he'll get the drone in the air and he'll get his truck. He'll drive around. The drone will follow him, and
hmm.
it was pretty cool.
Yeah, that sounds like a cool one. But like I like drones, and I think that started out because when I was younger, I had a flying dragonfly. What they call a helicopter, but it's not a helicopter because it had wings instead of a propeller. But um, it was a dragonfly. Can't remember the company now, but it was the coolest thing to me. It was all styrofoam, but the electronics to it to make it fly. And so as things progress, now we have drones, and my kids, they get to grow up knowing what technology is in and out of things, and drones and whatnot. So my point to all this is, what if, and this is with Lego, what if Lego was maybe not a drone, because it can be very dangerous to fly a piece of Lego or plastic at somebody like that. But the robotics of Lego in itself, they have battery boxes and Bluetooth receivers and IRs and everything else, right? What if
Mhm.
they were to progress in the form of technology with your Lego to make Lego more interactive with the technology in itself? You see what I mean? Instead of
Yeah.
just building a robot, what if you actually had a Lego robot? You know? That was just something I was
Well,
thinking of with drones.
they have them out there. They got, I got the Johnny Five.
But I'm talking like,
They have a set. They make robots.
but I'm talking not the battery box that they not the program box that they use for that. I'm talking like if they had advanced themselves to the point that that robot is like the Amazon Alexa of Lego. It
Oh,
can talk and do things for you at the same time. You can take it apart and rebuild or build onto it. You see what I mean?
I don't know if I like
Like
that or not.
if technology got to that point,
They did
I'm
that with
thinking
the
in like a robotics kind of brain, because I like the robotics and technical side of it, but I don't
Porter,
know.
Porter said they did that with the NXT. I don't know nothing about that, so I don't know.
That's what I mean. Not with the NXT. What if they took the NXT and progressed that to be even smarter, to have more capabilities than you yourself to program it to a certain extent?
Hmm.
Like they're literally making chips nowadays that run whole ass cities off of a freaking chip. Like they could do anything with technology, but we're using the technology in the worst of ways instead of to what I think would progress in some good ways for all of us who are the building type. You see, we could use that robotics and that info that we know about it and progress in ourselves, you see?
Yeah,
I don't know. It's a far-fetched idea, but I really think that if Lego was to continue on with the robotics types of things, then then it should,
there are a
I
bunch
think
of
I should have a robot.
there are a bunch of sensors for the NXT. I'm sure you could implement it yourself if you know tech.
Yeah,
Have you ever
but
watched?
just using IRs, I don't want to use IR systems.
Have you ever watched that Brick Science channel?
Yeah, I watch him a lot. He just put something out not too long ago about a
He does amazing stuff with robots. I mean, he programs them, and I mean, I'm sure it could be done.
yeah.
You just got to work at it, Cal. A little bit more. A little bit more.
But to have a Lego drone, though, Lego in itself is a heavy piece of brick. It's not that heavy. It's pretty light. You can toss it across the room, whatever. But when you put all that brick together and then that brain to make it work, that's quite a heavy piece of chunk of plastic that you're trying to put up in the air or something. So,
Well, I'm sure
I
there's
don't know.
physics behind it. I don't know.
Yeah, there's definitely physics that I haven't figured out. I mean, I can make a helicopter propeller turn, but I ain't been able to figure out how to make it fly. There was one point in time though that I got it that fast that it did move, but it didn't fly. It didn't take up from the ground. But
You
I kind of want to build another. I don't know what I want to build now.
Well, you got all that new bulk. You should be able to build something.
Right? Well, I'm definitely gonna build something.
So what's your plans for the rest of the day, Cal?
I gotta go to shitty work. See, she's stringing out my time. She put me to part time, but I've been part time for weeks now, so I'm kind of used to it. But here's the thing: if you're gonna put me part time, and I'm now no longer assistant manager, that means I can go get another job somewhere else finally. So that's good. But at the same time, she stretches out my damn part time to where I work a few hours per day, and yet I'm working all week still. That's not fair. That's not. That doesn't really give me time to go get another job, so I'm still stuck. So I'm about to be like, no, I'm not working Fridays. Like, forget that. I'm going somewhere else. Like,
Yep.
it's too much at this point that I'm like, why even bother going in for the few hours a day? Like, I don't know.
I get.
That's me, but yeah, I have work later, and I'm not. I don't know. It's Friday. I guess I just got to push through it.
I've got to edit a video and upload it and all that stuff, and that's all I got to do today.
Nice.
I am probably take the afternoon off, go watch a movie, take a nap. I don't know.
It's heavy, but with tech and chips and process, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Chips and processors getting smaller. That would totally, yes, yeah,
No,
that's what I'm saying. They're making chips so powerful that they can do anything with a chip. You don't even have to have a big old battery box anymore. But you still do have that factor of how much weight do I have on this cool looking drone or
right,
helicopter or something, you know?
right,
That one helicopter I've been building, that black one, it's taken well over a year because I stopped on it. But that thing is so big and bulky. It's brick by brick. Like it's heavy. I don't even think it would ever fly, even if I had a power enough power to it. Like it's that heavy. So you think, all of us, we don't want a skeleton. We don't want a Technic inside and a a shell for an outside. We want a brick build drone or a brick build helicopter. But
right.
um,
I agree. Um, well, what do we got tonight? We got Mayo and RC's live stream, Friday Night Breaks. I don't know who else is streaming tonight. Um, uh, tomorrow,
me.
tomorrow night, Hoosier and Haley, and then Macro if he decides to. Sunday afternoon, Bunny Bricks. If y'all want to go hang out with Bunny on and Grandma Badger. Then tomorrow, then Clicken Bricken. It's a hangout stream.
Yeah, yeah.
If y'all want to come hang out, make sure you follow us on Instagram and ask to be put in the uh, message thing. Um, so if you want to hang out, make sure you do that, or just hang out in the chat. It's whatever you want to do. I'm sure. I think we'll be going over the upcoming sets that's coming out in April.
hmm
So come hang out with us. It'll be fun. Who is streaming today? I don't know about today. Tonight there's some streaming. Well, maybe Order 66 will stream today. No, I don't know. I thought about going live at some point, but I don't know if I will. I've got to edit a video. That's going to take me a couple hours to do.
We gotta get the rest of this house going this week. She moves in at the end of the week. So
I was streaming Wednesday night. Will, where were you then? Jeez. I I wish you would change it. Nah, I was streaming for him. He can change his.
Mhm.
I might stream for you. I got to finish my volcano. There you go. Hoppy said he'll stream.
Yeah. I agree with Cliffy. I think he was screaming on that time first. Just saying.
I ain't changing my screen for nobody. I don't care who they are. Well, I speak to my chat.
Yeah. Yeah. Some people don't even bother to give you the
Richard's been
blink of an eye.
years old, has he? He may have been started. I didn't know him. I don't know. I'm not even. I don't think I'm even subbed to him. So I don't know how long he's been streaming for real.
Yeah.
What's up, Brett?
My panel's falling off. Yo, my wall is falling apart. What the heck? There's so much play on this wall.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
I
I
did
don't know if
think
I'll
about
be able to see that.
changing mine to Monday nights, but I just
Man, I've known that you've gotten that
I thought about
spot
changing.
for so long that everybody just comes on Wednesday nights to yours. Who cares? Tommy's package came, yay? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
But his
can y'all
shorts
hear
on
me?
his castle build, yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
He has been getting bigger. Yeah. Shorts
That's
aren't all
good.
that great though. Like you can only do so much in a short and
Tell
it
you
gets
what,
somebody's
short.
attention for five
Hey,
seconds. Like
well, shorts are dead air. They don't. A lot of them don't come to the chat usually.
yeah.
Well, I don't
Yeah,
know.
they're not friends. They're just a number. Whereas you all who chat are friends. You see what I say?
Yeah.
Like you guys are here wanting to hang out, whereas that's just a number on a page. Who cares? That's why I don't live by letting YouTube control what I do. I could care less because it's my channel still.
I don't know. I thought about changing mine to Monday night. I don't know. Still an option. That way I don't have to stream the rest of the week.
Man.
We'll see though. I might
Yeah,
put
there's
it
supposed to be
on.
a new guy started
I may
too.
put it. I may put it as a poll on my channel. We all want to do Wednesday or Monday night.
Down with the man. Down with the get down with the sickness.
Oh, we understand, buddy. There ain't no big deal. We deal with Brett, and he lags all the time too. All right, guys. Well, this will be it for today. Thank y'all for coming, hanging out. Um, appreciate each and every one of you. And until see y'all Sunday night.
Woo.
Bye bye.